California and San Diego is the place where dreams are made. It's a place where people and families have opportunities. Part of Washington's job is to make sure that not only our generation, but future generations can find that same dream. One of the reasons that I'm running for Congress is to make sure that all families have opportunities like I've had. You know, my dad went off to fight in the jungles of Vietnam in 1964, came back, married my mother, and raised a family. When you grow up without a lot, I think that what you do have is you have a family that teaches you what's important. They teach you that families are important. They teach you that going out and doing well for your community is important. I eventually had an opportunity to go to law school and also get a business degree. And all families should have that opportunity to make sure that their kids are better off, to make sure that they can raise a family here in America. Right out of college, I became a teacher. I caught the calling of the classroom. Teaching kids is unlike anything else that you can ever do in life. There's nothing like looking back upon a class and seeing kids get it. This is America's future. This is what we're doing it all for. Being a former prosecutor, I know a little something about holding people responsible and accountable for their actions. When you seek to do harm to our families and our community, I was on the front lines making sure that you were held responsible for those actions. You send me to Washington, I'll also make sure that they're responsible for our families and our communities. Families are becoming stretched, and that happens at the gas pump. It's happening in the grocery aisle as you see, milk and eggs and bread increasing in price. And it's becoming tougher out there. The way in which not only the Bush administration, but Washington in general, has approached many of our problems, whether or not they be foreign or domestic, I think has just been reckless. That the people of northern San Diego County, and really of the nation, they're looking for some responsible leadership at this point. What we need in Washington are not people who look at issues or problems as a Democrat or a Republican, but look at issues as Americans. Americans are demanding responsible leadership. We need to responsibly end our involvement in Iraq's civil war. We need to provide for our veterans. We need to have a responsible energy policy for the 21st century. We need to restore responsible leadership to make sure that our budgeting process works for middle-class American families. What we need is responsible leadership for a change. I'm going to be fighting for middle-class families. I'm going to be fighting for small businessmen and entrepreneurs. And I'm going to make sure that Washington once again works for the people of northern San Diego County and for the people of California.